in another country thought of as just as much a democracy, they will not have all of their committee meetings open to the public. They will recognize that a certain amount of dialogue has to occur between representatives to reach a consensus. So when you would see me at City Hall or someplace, on a public issue, not on a client issue, it would be actually trying to walk around and try to understand where people are coming from. Because literally, those of us in Los Angeles should know the city council cannot very easily talk to each other except in an open meeting. And committees of 3, none can talk to each other before they get to the open meeting where everything is discussed there. Well, that's very limiting, and that is not, in my judgment, what the founding fathers of the country or the state thought of in forming the government. So in some ways, our view of what democracy should be and our solution, more democracy is always better, I think is not right. Now, today we're talking about the initiative process and certain aspects of it and letting off steam and what they do. And so I think there's a place for that. But right now, our problem is not that we don't have enough democracy, in my judgment. In my judgment, our problem is we don't have enough faith and we have too much of the focus of our political leadership on what the public is thinking day by day, poll by poll, and reacting to that.
Let me just jump off to get into some specifics. You mentioned, tend to be very strong open meeting laws here in California. What's it like? You're a public official in Switzerland. How much of your business do you have to do in public? Are you required to do in public? And how much can you really negotiate and try to work things out with people in private?
When I listen to George, it's very interesting. I would, after listening to you, I would say, you have too much publicity, but not too much democracy, because too much publicity does not lead to more democracy. I think it's a basic human right that in order to become more wise, every debate is an attempt to become more intelligent, more knowledgeable, more wise, and you have to be able to do that without everybody listening in order to do it right. Because you have to discuss difficult questions. You have to have the right to make a mistake in order to learn how to overcome this mistake. When everybody is looking all the time, you are so afraid to make a mistake that you don't really touch the real issues, you don't touch the real way, and you are not coming out of yourself. You're playing a role. You're an actor and not a citizen.